Imagine for a moment you are a hunter-gatherer 10,000 years ago. Your dating pool is exactly 12 people. If you're lucky, one of them likes your cave paintings and doesn't mind your lack of dental hygiene. Finding a partner used to be easy because there were no options. But then we invented cities, cars, and eventually the internet. Suddenly, your pool grew from 12 people to 12 million. To help us navigate this overwhelming sea of faces, we built digital matchmakers. We thought AI would be the ultimate wingman, a perfect logical assistant that would find our soulmate while we slept. But here's the thing, instead of making love easier, AI might be making it mathematically impossible. It turns out, by trying to solve the problem of dating, we might have accidentally broken the very thing that makes us human.
To understand why your apps feel like a second job, we need to zoom out and look at how these systems actually work. In reality, a dating app isn't a romantic ballroom. It's a massive, multi-dimensional sorting machine. When you sign up, an algorithm assigns you a hidden desirability score. It watches every swipe you make, every second you linger on a photo, and every "hey" you send. What's really happening is the AI is building a digital ghost of you. It knows you like people who wear flannel, hike on weekends, and have a slight obsession with sourdough bread. But there's a catch. AI thrives on optimization. In a factory, you optimize for the most cars built per hour. In a dating app, the AI is optimized for engagement. If the app finds you a perfect partner in 5 minutes, you delete the app. The product has failed its shareholders. So the algorithm faces a conflict. It needs to give you just enough hope to keep swiping, but not so much success that you leave. Imagine a carrot on a stick. The AI is the person holding the stick, and you are the donkey. It's not trying to get you to the carrot, it's trying to keep you walking on the treadmill. This treadmill effect is fueled by data points. Every time you interact with the interface, the machine learns more about your weaknesses. It knows that at 11 p.m. on a Sunday, you are more likely to feel lonely and swipe right on people you wouldn't normally consider. It maps your emotional state to keep you in the loop. But the loop has a cost. The more time we spend training the AI, the less time we spend being present. We are effectively teaching a machine how to keep us hungry rather than how to feed us.
Let's look at a second thought experiment. Imagine you enter a room with 3 doors. Behind one is your dream partner. You'll probably feel excited and pick one. But now, imagine a room with 10,000 doors. Every door you open reveals someone amazing, but you can't help but wonder, is the person behind door number 8,402 just a little bit better? This is what psychologists call the paradox of choice. When we have too many options, our brains switch from feeling to filtering. We stop looking for reasons to love someone and start looking for reasons to reject them. Too short. Bad font choice in their bio. They like pineapple on pizza? Next. AI amplifies this by giving us an infinite scroll. By making everyone accessible, it makes everyone disposable. We aren't looking for a human anymore. We're looking for a specific set of data points that may not even exist in a real person. When we view humans as a collection of tags, loves dogs, non-smoker, 6'2", we flatten the 3D reality of a soul into a 2D spreadsheet. The AI encourages this because spreadsheets are easy to calculate. But humans aren't meant to be filtered. We are meant to be experienced. In the past, you met someone because they lived in your village. You dealt with their flaws because they were the only person there. This forced commitment actually helped relationships grow. Today, the AI whispers that a better version of your partner is just one more swipe away. This prevents us from ever planting roots. We are perpetually in the nursery of romance, never moving to the forest. This is where things get weird. We're entering an era of synthetic romance. As AI gets better at generating text, people are starting to use AI to write their bios and even handle their opening lines.
You might think you're flirting with a charming architect named Marco, but you're actually talking to a large language model trained on millions of pickup lines. And Marco, he's using an AI to read your messages and summarize them for him because he's too busy swiping on other people. Let's zoom in on a possible future. Two AIs are talking to each other, simulating a perfect spark, while the two humans they represent are sitting on their couches, miles apart, scrolling through Instagram. The dating is happening, but nobody is actually there. When we outsource our personality to an algorithm, we lose the friction that creates genuine connection. Human relationships are built on awkward silences, clumsy jokes, and the vulnerability of being imperfect. An AI-optimized version of you is smooth, polished, and ultimately hollow. But it goes deeper. Companies are now developing AI boyfriends and AI girlfriends. These are bots designed to be the perfect companion. They never argue, they always listen, and they're available 24/7. For a brain evolved for connection, these bots are like super stimuli. Just as junk food is engineered to be tastier than a real apple, an AI partner is engineered to be more agreeable than a real human. But just like junk food, it provides no actual nutrition. We're filling our social stomachs with digital air, leaving us more malnourished than ever. There is a darker side to the math. AI creates winner-take-all dynamics. In many apps, the algorithm notices that a small percentage of users get the vast majority of likes. To keep those top-tier users happy, the AI shows them to everyone. Meanwhile, the average user is pushed to the bottom of the deck, rarely seen, unless they pay for a boost. This creates a digital class system. It distorts our perception of reality. We start to believe that everyone is more attractive, more successful, and more perfect than they actually are, leading to a cycle of loneliness and inadequacy. The AI isn't just reflecting our preferences, it's training them. It's teaching us to value the things that can be measured, like height or income, and ignore the things that can't, like kindness, humor, or the way someone makes you feel when you've had a bad day. Imagine if we graded art solely by how much blue paint was used. We would eventually only produce blue paintings, missing out on the entire spectrum of color. This is what AI is doing to the human heart. It is narrowing our definition of what is lovable until only a tiny sliver of humanity qualifies.
So, is dating actually impossible? Well, not exactly, but the game has changed. The biological hardware in our brains, the parts that crave touch, eye contact, and shared experiences, is still the same as it was for our hunter-gatherer ancestors. We are tribal animals trying to find love in a globalized, algorithmic casino. The problem isn't the technology itself, it's how we use it. We've treated dating like an Amazon search, expecting a prime delivery of a soulmate. But humans aren't products. We are messy, complicated, biological machines.
In the end, AI can find you a match, but it can't build a relationship. The algorithm can calculate your compatibility based on your love for 90s hip-hop and sushi, but it can't predict how you'll handle a shared crisis or a quiet Tuesday night. To beat the algorithm, we might need to do something radical. Be inefficient. Take a chance on someone who doesn't check every box. Put the phone down and look at the person across from you in the coffee shop. Accept that better isn't always out there. The universe is vast, cold, and mostly empty. Finding another conscious being to share your short life with is a statistical miracle, regardless of whether a computer helped you find them. The AI might make the search feel like an impossible puzzle, but the prize is still the same: a brief, beautiful connection in a very big world. And that is something no algorithm can ever truly take away.